Salut ma chérie, c'est Master Vince, ça va? In a few moments, you are going to be listening to a very powerful hypnotic session. It is important that you listen only when it is safe and comfortable for you to enter into deepest trance. As we begin, I want you to be aware of something. Just by listening to this session now, you have told me everything I need to know. I know that you realize that this recording is made by a powerful, hypnotically dominant man. You will realize it even more deeply, so very soon. I know that deep within your heart is the desire to submit to a powerful, hypnotically dominant man, a deep desire to obey, to surrender completely, and to do as you are told. During this session, I am going to give you that opportunity. Just during this, I am going to allow you to surrender complete control, to surrender all control to me. That sounds so very exciting, doesn't it? That's right. Of course it does. Even now my words are slipping inside your mind, wandering easily and effortlessly, speaking to your conscious and your subconscious mind, where it is so soft and so soothing, yet so very powerful. You are already finding yourself eager to listen to my words, so eager to receive my commands, wanting so much to obey them completely. Feel my words as they wander through your mind. There. Right there, caressing that area of your mind where your submissive desires lie. It feels so good. The caress of words feels so very good. Feel yourself surrendering to that caress, that soft yet powerful, oh so powerful caress. Let go for me now. It pleases me to know that you will be surrendering completely just during this time. I do like that so very much. As your mind surrenders, your body surely follows, surrendering as well. Your eyelids so heavy now, far too heavy to remain open. Just allow them to remain closed for me now. No need to struggle, just surrender. That's right. You are doing so well. Your breathing slowing down. Nice. Slow, deep breath. Just like each breath helps you drift down. Very good. Just drifting down for me. Each breath taking you deeper and deeper, so very deep. Let go for me. Oh, you're so pleasing. You are doing so well. All your muscles so loose and limp. Your entire body so very relaxed. Your arms and legs are heavy now, so heavy, as you continue to slip down deeper for me. Just let go. Surrender. It feels so good to surrender. It feels so good to completely surrender control. Body and mind surrendering. Your mind is so focused on my words now, so eager to hear every word. You are doing so well. It feels so good to obey, so good to please, and you are pleasing. Your obedience is so very pleasing. As my words begin to wander through the corridors of your mind, moving past that area where your submissive desires lie, and on towards the room of complete surrender. A room with no worries, no decisions, just warm, sweet peace. So close, just 15 steps away, each step taking you closer and closer to that room in your mind where complete surrender occurs. I will take your hand. You are safe with me. My eyes watching for you, leading you closer and closer to complete surrender. Oh, how excited you are at that thought. Count with me aloud now as I say the numbers. Count with me now, each number, each step, bringing you closer and closer to complete surrender. When we reach 10, I am going to ask you to open your eyes and to keep them open until we reach 15 with those 5 last steps. When we reach 15, you close your eyes again for me, and you will feel yourself entering that room of deep hypnotic surrender. It is so simple, so easy, just obey. 1. Feeling yourself drifting down so much deeper. 2. Your conscious mind relaxing. 3. Your subconscious mind so eager to obey. 4. Drifting deeper and deeper. 5. Feels so good to obey. 6. Finding it harder and harder to think now. 7. Feeling as if a mist has entered your mind. 8. Leaving only my words and that deep desire to obey. 9. Drifting down, down, the numbers getting harder to say. 10. Open your eyes for me. 5 steps away from deep hypnotic surrender. 11. The mist growing, crowding all but my words. 12. So eager to obey now, so difficult to say the numbers now. 13. Drifting down, down. 14. Almost there. 15. Closing your eyes once more. Now allow me to lead you into the room of deep hypnotic surrender. That's right. Let go for me so very deep. Feels so good to surrender in this way, just for this time. Safe, so safe. Letting go of everything, no worries, no decisions, just peaceful surrender. It feels so good, doesn't it? Yes, of course it does. You are doing so well, so very pleasing, as your eyes just wander around the room, this room of deep hypnotic surrender. You notice a control box, the control box for your mind, a box with dials and gauges. Those dials control many things within your mind. When you invite me into this room with you, I can control the dial that heightens your imagination. I can control the dial that controls your desire to obey. I can even control the depth of your trance by just adjusting those dials. That sounds like such a good idea, doesn't it? Yes, of course it does. For now, I am only going to adjust the dial that controls your imagination. Just during this time, when you're in trance with me, your imagination will be heightened only as I guide it. I am going to turn the dial now and watch as the gauge for your imagination rises. There. Yes. My words so vivid now, just during this time. So vivid. You can see yourself kneeling in complete surrender. So eager to surrender just during this time. You are doing so well, so very pleasing. Feeling the warmth that hearing those words brings, the excitement that courses through your body. Oh yes, so obedient, feels so good, to please, so good, to obey as you kneel in complete surrender. Your imagination so heightened. It is so easy to sense that slow approving nod. Your heartbeat quickening a tiny bit as you feel a soft hand brush against your cheek. There, feel that softness against your face. Then gentle fingers traveling under your chin, lifting your eyes, meeting that warm gaze of approval, watching, mesmerized, as my seductive smile moves closer, feeling the warm breath washing over your ear, hearing those whispered words that you ache to hear. Oh, you're doing so well. I am so pleased. You are so obedient. Oh, it feels so good to obey. Feels so good to please. Yes. Feels so very good. The warmth of the pleasure spreading over your body. This feeling only serving to prove how deeply that you've got. It is so easy to drift down deeply. When you obey, obeying is pleasing, and pleasing feels so very good. You have done so very well. I am so pleased you have invited me in. Perhaps you will invite me in again. That would be very nice, wouldn't it? Of course it would. That would please me. And pleasing feels so very good. I do want you to remember whenever you invite me back in, there are many more dials to examine, many ways to control you, to train you. That sounds so nice. You have done so well for me during this time. I know you enjoyed doing as I asked, feeling so obedient and so deeply hypnotized. It is such a nice feeling that I know that you want to remember it and experience it again. Each time that you do, slipping easier and easier into trance, each time slipping deeper and deeper into hypnosis, always enjoying, finding it so easy to obey. You can do that for me, can't you? Yes, of course you can. You are so obedient, so very pleasing, and since you have so enjoyed this feeling of deep hypnotic surrender, you will begin to find that any time you hear me say the words sleep for Master Vince, you will return to this place. A place where you are so safe, so obedient, so deeply hypnotized. It will be so easy to respond whenever you hear me say sleep for Master Vince. Each time you hear those words, you will find yourself slipping down quickly and easily into deep hypnosis. Each time quicker, easier, and deeper than the time before. You can do this for me, can't you? That's right, of course you can. You are so obedient, so very pleasing, because you have done so well. We will return here again if you like. But for now, I am going to adjust the dial for your imagination back to normal. There, watch as I turn it back and the gauge returns to normal. Good. You have done so well. It is time to awaken you now. Follow me as I count back down from 15 to 1. When I reach 1, you will be completely awake and alert, remembering as much as you wish and feeling so very good. In control of yourself once more. 15. Remembering how easy it is to sleep for Master Vince. 14. Remembering how good it feels to obey. 13. Remembering how easy it is to follow my words. 12. Remembering how easy it is to slip down into trance. 11. Beginning to slowly awaken. 10. Feeling the fog beginning to clear. 9. Finding conscious thought easier. 8. Feeling so very good. 7. You breathing becoming regular. 6. The feeling in your body returning to normal. 5. Almost there. 4. Moving slowly around. 3. Your eyes opening. 2. Gazing sleepily around. And 1. Awake, alert, refreshed, feeling so very good. In control of yourself once more. Wasn't that lovely? It feels so good to sleep for Master Vince, doesn't it? That's right. Slipping down again so quickly, so easily, so deeply, as if you are on a huge sliding board, slipping quickly down, deeper and deeper, so very deep. Deeper than you were just moments before. Oh, how lovely it feels to plummet this quickly, so deeply deep into that hypnotic surrender. Your mind so open, eager for more words, so obedient, desiring to please. It feels so good to please, so good to obey. Obeying is pleasing, and pleasing feels so very good. Drop down deeper for me now, so very deep. You remember the way you have been here before, deeper and deeper, far deeper than you have ever been. Yes, that's right, letting go. Oh, so deep, so obedient, so very pleasing. You are doing so well. Feels so good to surrender completely. Once again on your knees, surrendering completely for just a few moments. No worries, no decisions, just sweet, peaceful surrender. It feels so good to sleep for Master Vince, doesn't it? Yes, of course it does. Feels so good to obey. Feels so good to please, because obeying is pleasing, and you are so very pleasing. Your surrender during this time is so very pleasing. Drifting so very deep, it feels so good to let go again, even for a few moments. Feels so good to sleep for Master Vince. Oh, it feels so good to know that you please, so pleasing, all because you decided to sleep for Master Vince. because you have done so well, you will remember those words, sleep, for Master Vince, and this wonderful feeling of deep hypnotic surrender. You will remember how easy it is to return here whenever you hear me say the words, sleep, for Master Vince. How wonderful that feels, warm and excited, tingling, so happy to know how pleasing you are. You are so obedient, so pleasing. It feels so good to please, so good to sleep. For Master Vince, that nice feeling of warmth and excitement can linger even as you awaken, because it is time to awaken once again. I am going to count from 1 to 5, and when I reach 5, you will obey, finding yourself wide awake once more. You have done so well, so very obedient, so very pleasing, remembering how safe it is to trance with me, safe and pleasurable, and so easy, almost as easy as breathing. Follow the numbers as I count now, remembering at 5 to obey. At 5 you will be wide awake. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Wide awake, feeling so good. You have done so well. See you soon.